Hey everybody, how's it going? Can you hear me okay?
Oh yeah!
My name is Jeremiah Craig. Thank you all for coming out tonight. This is going to be a great time. I really appreciate you spending your time with us tonight. Alright, so part of my thing as a musician is I like to tell stories with my songs. So you're going to be hearing a lot of that. And let me know if anything needs to change out front. I can't hear it. And we're running our own sound tonight, so this is going to be nice and homey. You know it's true when they say that there's an app for everything. There's an app for that, is what they say, right? No. Well, there's this app now. It's called Nights and Weekendsly. That's nightsandweekends.ly. And it's sort of that Tinder, Bumble kind of app, right? It's exclusively for old ladies trying to find young males. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. And let me tell you, man, that app can get you some money. Man, you can make a good living off of it. But this song here is called Nights and Weekends, and it's about the founder of the app and his experiences before making it. $85,000 in debt, so many regrets he can't count them on his hands and toes. Another late notice from Alice to my lady. She got eyes for him to cure his woes. He says, how about I come on over tonight? You look like you're in need of a good time. At first he declines, but then she flashed a Benny and it changed his mind. Oh, those Benjamin Franklins will do it every time. See, Alice was nothing special. She looked like a pear in a plastic bag, and with a few decades of driving mail, places of her began to sag. But after he accepted the offer, his face turned one of the deepest shades of red. A big smile came to her face. She touched his cheek, and then she said, you don't need no candles, no, you don't need no wine. You don't need your bed made up with those linens so fine. I'm only asking of you for just one thing. He said it's good, but in the future, nights and weekends is the time to call. Yeah. Woo! The night was heavy on him as he got ready for the arrival of Alice, and even though he really didn't have to, he shaved to have a nice smooth phallus. And when the night was over, she said, you know, I got some friends who'll be into this kind of thing. Yeah, you need help and you can help them. Speak up, boy, now what do you think? You don't need no candles, no. You don't need no wine. You don't need your bed made up with those linens so fine. If they ask for you, they're asking for just one thing. He said, you tell them that nights and weekends is the time to call. Oh, yeah. So his phone started ringing, it started buzzing, it started beeping, it started tweeting. Yeah, every time he put it down, it just stopped buzzing again. Yeah, and his ringtone kind of sounded like an improvised harmonica solo, something like out of debt with no regrets except for one, but he got that cured. It was all for Alice on the route every day. She was out there spreading the word. He was booked out for the first 2 years. years. That is until he raised his price. Now you better have big money if you wanna head on over to his place tonight. Now he buys the candles, yeah, and he buys the wine. He's got his bed made up with those linens so fine. And if you ask for him, you ask him for just one thing, but remember that nights and weekends is the time to call, yeah. Woo! Song called Nights and Weekends. Thank you very much. I hope you are all doing well tonight. You know, the spring on the campus is a beautiful thing. They got a garden with a whole bunch of trees in there and a path running through it. And those trees got white blossoms on them. And that's the time that this couple met. Yeah. They were telling each other about everything in this little garden there. Their favorite movies, their favorite music, you know, the classes that they were taking, their dreams and stuff. It was awesome. But then when the spring started fading away and those blossoms, petals started falling off the trees, well, she started to forget about how awesome it was and started ignoring the guy, right? So one day, after making plans with her, we went up to her apartment to see what the deal was. Because he had no idea what was going on. And I climbed up to your doorway with my hair all strewn about, and you came out from your mirror and began to shout. Yes, you handed me a poem, and I tried to read it aloud, but with unknown illusions, it just brought me down. And your strange shadowed child, she knew but would not tell, and I was still tossing dimes into the wishing well. And it was not until the day of the feast that I came down to succeed, to say the least. Yes, I feel okay. I didn't need you anyway. It's no different from what I'm told. Yes, it's in with a new and out with the old. Now I walked in your garden all covered with bliss, because my taste buds blossomed with your gentle kiss. But now you put on makeup and you climb down the tree, and I am skipping stones alone, feeling fancy free. And sometimes I see your snake. Yes, it slithers through the streets, and I know that you can see me, but our eyes never meet. And anything that I sing will never bring you to tears, for I've seen spiders crawling from your ears. Yes, I feel okay. I didn't need you anyway. It's no different from what I'm sold. Yes, it's in with the new and out with the new. I said it's in with the new and out with the old. Listen with the new and the Thank you. The song is called Out With the Old. You know, Kathy was a woman that you just didn't want to mess with. Yeah, she never put up with anybody's crap. Yeah. I seen her carry everything from a Kershaw pocket knife to a hatchet to a 38 snub nose and a sawed-off shotgun, 12 gauge. Yeah, you didn't want to mess with her, I tell you. You know, the story goes that back in Ohio, she ran into a little bit of trouble. Some say that she was trying to rob a bank. Others say that she was just trying to teach a man how to respect a woman. Accounts vary. Either way, the law got involved. Chased her through the county. The sheriff got a couple shots off at her. He even hit her. Yeah. But that's not where the story ends. No, she got away. That's where the story begins. It was the colors that her mother wore, the alliance that her father swore. She was born with cold steel and let alone, but that steel never cold for long. Brought up on a winter's dune, she was cradled in a sickle moon and was doomed, because this was her home, and that steel never cold for long. Her first man treated her like his last girl. Oh no. And right away he wasn't long for this world, and he lays disturbed now. Oh. Okay. Back to Ohio now. It was a cool, clear night in Mentor. She found the man that she sent for. The sheriff's son met her at the door, and that steel never cold for long. He saw the scar on her shoulder, stopped in the heat, and he told her he's colder now after the roar, and that steel never cold for long. And then she leaves like nothing happened at all. That sheriff arrived and could not believe what he saw, and forgets the law. Now, look out. All right, now. Sheriff finds her on the county line. He says, I see you doing just fine. I clipped you last time, but consider yourself gone. Yeah, that steel never cold for long. Only sound is the quivering trees. They pull up and Sheriff falls to his knees. She leaves knowing she was never wronged, and that steel never cold for long. Hey, some say she died that day, but her body was never found. Thank you. That steel never cold for long. How's everything sounding out front, okay?
Fantastic. Sounds good.
appreciate it. All right. If you're interested in hearing some more, I got a lot of this stuff up on Spotify. Just search Jeremiah Craig or go to jeremiahcraig.com. It's all good. You'll find me one way or another. I'll try to make it easy. Easy like the people at Geek Squad and Best Buy, right? You know, I heard this story about the Geek Squad helping this guy named Earl. He got this new AI device, right? And the folks at Geek Squad, they were telling him all about this AI device and said, you know, Earl, this thing can help you. It will learn everything there is about you and then suggest ways to make your life better. He said, yeah, this thing will track how you sleep and then tell you what time you need to go to bed and what time you need to wake up. This thing will track what you eat for breakfast and make sure you always have it. This thing will tell you exactly what you need to buy and when you should buy it. All the good stuff, you know? It will make him a better Earl. At least that's what the commercial said. So Earl thought about this and he said, you know, I'm going to treat this thing like my child. If it needs to learn all about me, it's going to take some time for it to learn about me. So I'm going to just give it to it in little bits and pieces here. Yeah, the morning was bathed in blue light before I ever stepped outside. And I can't trust my feelings unless I track the night. So I love sleeping with my baby AI. Yeah, my baby AI, and I agree. It can take whatever it needs while it's still growing seed. And that will teach it to help me. Yes, that will teach it to help me. A delivery came to my front porch step, and I had no idea why. It was a breakfast that I didn't expect, ordered by my toddler AI. Yeah, my toddler AI, and I agree. It can take whatever it needs from the fridge for my groceries, and that will teach it to help me. Yes, that will teach it to help me. Oh, a message came through when I got to the shop that now would be a great time to buy, so I can remain on top, just me and my preteen AI. Yeah, my preteen AI, and I agree. It can take whatever it needs as I give it more pages to read, and that will teach it to help me. Yes, that will teach it to help me. Finally, a question came through, and it was suggesting something new. After predicting the world set free, it told me exactly what to do, based on historical cues, because it knew what would happen to me. Yes, my angsty AI, and I agree. It can take whatever it needs to fix issues with the constituencies. Yes, that will teach it to help me. Yeah, that will teach it to help me. Yeah, and even though Earl decided to treat this AI like his child, he had no idea what would happen during those angsty teen years. Thank you. That last song is called AI and I released that song in 2017 on an album that I wrote and recorded in one weekend. I wanted to see if I could do that, and I did, and it sounds rough, okay? But I still did it.
Is it on Spotify?
It is indeed. It's called On a Weekend at a House by the Road.
very cool.
Now it's time for an old sea shanty. You know, these Irish sailors, they used to be gone to sea for months. And when they finally got the job done, they turned around and they looked for these little landmarks to tell them how close they were to home. They assigned this guy to be the lookout to look for these landmarks. And he'd play the harmonica between the landmarks. It'd take sometimes days. But when he saw one, he'd sing, and then the crew would sing a refrain after that, and they'd get so excited to get to the next one. Yeah. It goes something like this. Now my lads, be of good cheer, for the Irish land will soon draw near. In a few more days we'll sight Cape Clear. Jenny, get your oat cakes done. And then the crew would go, "Hup, jamboree, whoop, jamboree. You sometimes set a haul up on the line. Whoop, jamboree, whoop, jamboree. Jenny gets her oat cakes done." Jenny? See, there was this place when they docked, it was called Dan Lowry's. Oh man, that's where the party was. And Jenny, she was the most popular girl there, so they were all thinking about Jenny when they were at sea. Oh, now Cape Clear, it is in sight. We'll be off Holyhead by tomorrow night, and we'll steer a course for the old rock light. Jenny gets her oat cakes done. Hup, jamboree, whoop, jamboree. You sometimes set a heart up on the line. Whoop, jamboree, whoop, jamboree. Jenny gets her oat cakes done. We'll round the rock, all the hammocks lashed and the chests all locked, and we'll holler into the Waterloo dock. Jenny gets her oat cakes done. Hup, jamboree, whoop, jamboree. You sometimes set a heart up on the line. Whoop, jamboree, whoop, jamboree. Jenny gets her oat cakes done. My lads, we're all in luck. We'll be off to Dan Lowry's on the spot, and we'll have ourselves a good roundabout. Jenny gets her oat cakes done. Hup, jamboree, whoop, jamboree. You sometimes set a heart up on the line. Whoop, jamboree, whoop, jamboree. Jenny gets her oat cakes done. Whoop, jamboree. That's an old song.
That was great, Jeremiah. I like that.
Thank you so much. That one's on my latest album up here. It's called In Vacant Dates and Intentions. I released it last month.
Nice.
You guys are interested? It's also on Spotify if you don't want to buy it, which is totally cool. I don't blame you.
I already listened to it on Spotify.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's on my playlist.
Sweet. That's awesome.
I support you.
That's, yeah, the best thing you can do on Spotify if you support an artist is put them in one of your playlists.
I do that.
Him or her in one of your playlists. So thank you so much.
For local music. Yeah, I do.
Whew. You know, there's this priest, right? And you know, sometimes priests, even though you go to them and you're looking for somebody to talk to, sometimes they can hold a grudge, you know, even though they're not supposed to. But hey, there's no industry full of saints, right? Mm-hmm. Oh my gosh. This song here is about a priest who holds grudges. Moving through the streets at 12:30. Mama says to watch yourself. With those dirty demons all right behind. Oh, trying to get you in good time. Now you're moving slow, heavy on your back, carrying grudges that the demons lack. Yeah, they just come up with doing that job. Ha. Looking for your soul to rob. Can't you see through your holy eyes as the sun begin to rise? Yeah, you're losing everything along the way, on your way to a brighter day. Oh, this is how the heavens meant it all to be. Is your love so weak that it shivers in the breeze? Is this how the heavens meant it all to be? Yeah. Is your love so weak that it shivers in the breeze? And you let it go. Hey, you let it go. Don't you know you let everything fly away? Hey. You ain't got no great disguise, pulling off the collar to cover your eyes. Yeah, you moving slow, heavy on your back, carrying grudges that the demons lack. Oh, is this how the heavens meant it all to be? Is your love so weak that it shivers in the breeze? Is this how the heavens meant it all to be? Is your love, 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 love so weak it shivers in the breeze? And you let it go. Thank you so much. All right, so there was this story back in the 1500s, maybe before that. Yeah, these folks in England and UK, and even here in the United States. I was at a underground tour of Seattle, and I saw a patent for a coffin that allowed for strings to be sent up through, and there's like windows on this thing. That's because they used to bury people alive on accident. It's not a good accident to make. So what they used to do is they tied strings to people's hands and run it up through the ground, and attach that string to a bell that was laid out next to the tombstone. And if that bell rang, the person working the graveyard shift would have to run up to that grave real quick and dig up that person before they ran out of air. Because that happened too. And if they succeeded in digging up that person before they ran out of air, it was said that the person was saved by the bell. Because that's where that saying comes from. And if they didn't succeed, then it was said that that person that they dug up was a dead ringer. And that's where that saying came from. So here's that situation told from the gravedigger's perspective. A cocky gravedigger, that is. Because every time that bell rings, he always saves the person. Yeah, he brags about it. The song's called Busy My Spade. Go on home, you done all you can. You tied the twine to your sister's hand. Laid out the bell after she got low. And I was summoned here to be the guide and sing her off to the other side. But if anything should happen, you'll be the first to know. If she lay in the shade of a reaper's gown, I busy my spade when I hear the bell sound, no matter how low, how low, how low, how low. And busy my spade, I busy my spade when I hear that bell now. Yes, I busy my spade. Busy my spade, I busy my spade. No one goes to hell now when I busy my spade. I worked in the bone house when I was a boy, making room for the new, pushing back the soil. When I found gouges made from within. Maybe a lover, mother or brother, it wasn't long till I found another. I put down low when they never should have been. So now at night I sing among the dead and busy my spade when I have a company man. I dig and sing, dig and sing, dig and sing, dig and sing, and busy my spade. I busy my spade when I hear that bell now. Yes, I busy my spade, busy my spade. No one goes to hell now when I busy my spade. Yeah. Yes, he laid in the shade of a reaper's gown, and I busy my spade when I hear the bell sound, no matter how low. I'm busy my spade, I'm busy my spade when I hear that bell now. Yes, I'm busy my spade, I'm busy my spade, I'm busy my spade. No one goes to hell now when I busy my spade. Thank you. You guys are the best. All right. I got one more song for you, but it's a long one. So, this is, when I was in college, I took, or not college, in high school, I took French. It's the only things that I know how to sing are pretty simple. But there's this one thing that I remember, and it's the phrase "lum below." It's man of the water. You know, and see, there was this girl, and she said she had this boyfriend, but you know, sometimes it's hard to believe them, especially if they go out on dates with you. So I started thinking of this guy as being like this water man, because sometimes when she wanted to talk about him, he was a tangible being, but then other times he would evaporate with thin air. Right?
That sucks.
Right? It was awkward. It was a strange thing. It was cool though, because she was nuts. The song's called "Lum Below." By the lake there, with nothing to forsake there, and in your eyes I began to wade. Now I talked to my brother about the sighting on the water, and we knew there was no other explanation that could be made. Yeah, I did not go home, I went through the moats all alone, but you were already at the chapel. Now you whispered in my ear, said exactly what I feared, but I stayed near, knowing what was fragile. Yes, well, I think I know the plan, and be grand. Ooh, when the night falls, I will still stand tall. Yes, but I would still like to know, will you send me an invitation when you leave Lum Below? Will you send me an invitation when you leave Lum Below? Well, I was sitting on my railing because I knew that I was failing, but I never give up after the first glance. I knew something wasn't right, and I felt it through the night. And then I saw the light, and now I think I know the circumstance. The gypsy king and queen, they were both in my dream, and you were there too. It was through the thickest mist I saw my name on the list, and I woke up at the kiss, and I got up with all of the clues. Yes, well, I think I know the plan, and it'd be grand. Ooh, when the night falls, I will still stand tall. Yes, but I would still like to know, Will you send me an invitation when you leave London? Will you send me an invitation when you leave London? Now, will you send me an invitation when you leave London? Will you send me an invitation when you leave? You see, love is a rambler, and his love is in the street. How can he hold your hand after the shattered promises that you made? I see you on the stairs, and in the doorway now is where you stand, with your bright smile and your gardener hands. But now I've had too much, and I just feel high. I keep my eyes on its all so clear blue skies, and with every thought that she turned around in my head, it just keeps spinning, 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 thinking about what it was that you said. But now you know exactly where I stand. It's up to you. You got it all in your hands. But there's still one thing I am all confused about. If it's so important, why then do you stay until the rooster shouts and the sun shines on the other side? But isn't that the way it always is? You still haven't unpacked the boxes, yours or his now. When the bells ring at midnight, will you be happy where you are? Or would you rather be someplace else but still under the singing stars? I remember in the dark when you took me by the arm, and I led you away from the expensive harm. But now I have to slouch with you heavy on my mind, hoping I can see you again in good time.
Thank you. Get9Craig.com. I appreciate you all. Stick around. Lots more music to come. Peace, everybody.